My name is Todd Bernson, and I serve as Senior Enterprise Architect at Sentry Cloud. I hold certifications in AWS, Azure, GCP, as well as being an AWS ambassador. Today's business environment requires you to have your mission-critical workloads in the cloud, and more than 95% of Fortune 500 companies have already made the move. But what should CIOs and CTOs do after the migration? It's a critical question. Do you simply lift and shift your workloads to the cloud, or should you invest in the real work required to become truly cloud native? Without this next step, you likely are not getting all the benefits that come with having your workloads in the cloud. Here are some questions to ask at your company to make sure you are truly on your way to embracing cloud native principles. First, has your IT team taken the lead on changing the mindset around cloud in your organization? This is a critical step that should not be overlooked. One thing I've discovered is that organizations that try to do things the same way they did them when their infrastructure was on premises tend to fall into a trap of high cost, slower performance, and less agility. In my experience, making the paradigm shift away from the waterfall development and into the more agile, DevOps-first model is the key to success. Greater scalability and reliability, and more flexibility with your workloads. Second, have you developed a cloud center of excellence? All too often, companies that do not maintain a centralized cloud center of excellence team are much more likely to see their migration and modernization objectives fail. As soon as possible, you must create a team of knowledgeable individuals who can define and apply organizational standards to cloud workloads. Things like disaster recovery or infrastructure as code. This will make sure your organization is following best practices for standards, processes, and compliance. Third, how are you visualizing and documenting your cloud native roadmap? In my experience, rushing into the cloud is just a recipe for disaster. Instead, take on bite-sized portions of work so you can manage your progress toward the entire end goal. By planning and visualizing achievable goals this way, your departments can move more efficiently down the same path together. Finally, what consideration has gone into cost savings and correctly sizing your cloud infrastructure? I'm used to seeing teams design their data center with the biggest future resource needs met. Instead, by using stateless application layers that can scale horizontally with vertically or horizontally scaling data layers, you can save 15% or more over on-prem infrastructure. As long as you design scalable, resilient, cloud-native applications and infrastructure, you can see increased resiliency with increased cost savings. All it takes are a few simple steps and some advanced planning to make sure your entire organization has the right cloud computing mentality. If we here at Sentry Cloud can help you achieve true cloud-native applications, infrastructure, pipelines, and automation, we'd be happy to help.